Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video I'm going to explain the tenses in English, which is the most important topic in English grammar. So if you just understand tenses in the English grammar, that's more than enough for you, in my opinion at least. Especially if English is not your specialist, you are not a student in the English department, for example, because tenses is really extremely important to understand. If you want to speak English, practice speaking, practice writing, reading, you have to follow the tenses in English. So in this video I'm gonna start with the present simple, which is the first one, and also it is really important. In the present simple I'm going to explain form, how to structure the tense, the usage, when we have to use this tense, and examples about it. And finally we have negative and question form. Let's start with the form of the present simple. So we have affirmative form here. Affirmative is just like a normal, just like a positive form. So we have subject plus base verb. That's it. Just subject plus base verb. But here we have one thing to add. With the base verb, we need to add s or es for third person singular. What I mean by that? I mean with he, she, it, we add s or es to the verb. Only this. This is the affirmative, the normal structure. What about the negative? In the negative, we have subject plus do or does. Here we have to add auxiliary verb. Since in the present simple, there is no auxiliary verb like is, are, do, does, was, those the auxiliary verbs. So with the present simple, there is no auxiliary verb in the affirmative. So here in the negative or question, we must add auxiliary verb. So in the present simple, we add do or does. With he, she, it, we add does. With I, you, they, we add do. So subject plus do or does plus not plus the base verb. So here in the base verb, if we have added s or es, you have to remove it with the negative or question. With the question, we just change the position of the auxiliary verb. Just add the auxiliary verb at the beginning before the subject. So here do, does plus subject plus base verb, also without s or es. Now the usage. So when we have to use the present simple, in which situation we should use the present simple? We have only two cases. The first one, habitual actions or routines. The second one, general truth or facts. Now, let's see some examples. We have three examples about habitual actions or routines. So, for example, he drinks coffee every morning. So, he drinks coffee every morning. This is the routine. Every morning he drinks coffee. So, here we have added the s. Why? With the verb. Why? Because we have he. We said he, she, it. We add the third person singular, s. So here he drinks coffee. They go to the gym every week. Also it's like a habit here, just a routine. They go to the gym every week. And here, and also you can see here there is no s because they. I study English on weekends. So weekends, which means every weekend. So study English. So also here the present simple, like a habitual or routine. Now, what about general truths or facts? Like water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. So here just a general truth. Always water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. In every situation, it's a fact, like a scientific fact. The earth revolves around the sun. Fact. Always the earth revolves, like a scientific fact. Birds fly. Here we add s to the bird because bird is noun and the pronoun is it. So add s for he, she, it. So birds fly, also like a fact here. Now, what about the negative? In the negative, we said we need to add, or we must add, the auxiliary verb do or does. With he, she, it, add does. With they, I, we, you, add do. So here he does not, like for example, he drinks coffee every morning. He drinks coffee every morning. How to make it negative? Add does not. He does not drink coffee every morning. So we remove the s from drink and add does not because he. he, she, it, add does. Here, for example, they go to the gym every week. So add do because they, so they do not go to the gym every week. I study English on weekends. In the negative, we say I do not study English on weekends. In the question form, we just change the position of the auxiliary verb and add it before the subject. So here add, he drinks coffee every morning. So say, does he drink coffee every morning? So here also remove the s from drink and add the does before he. They go to the gym every week. Do they go to the gym every week? I study English on weekends. Do I study English on weekends? That's it. So that's everything about the present simple. Hope you understand that, and thank you very much.